What's up?
I need to take my mind off stuff, so we're gonna go shopping. Hello friends, hello friends, we're here at Ross.
Let's shop with Crystal. We're gonna shop with Crystal. Let's shop with Crystal.
Hello friends, this is our first time at Tractor Supply, but they do have out their Halloween collection, so I drove on down. We have quite a few of these around us, not in our immediate area, but quite a few that are super, well, not too far. So here we are, and I've never shot Tractor Supply, so I'm pretty excited. All right, we have these bird ghosts, which are actually pretty cool. I feel like he could go into fall. These are ceramic. He has the little scarecrow hat. He is a plum color, and he does light up. And these are going to be $12.99. $12.99 for these, and these are absolutely different. I do like him. He is an absolute cutie. They're all going to be $12.99. So you have the cowboy ghost, and he has his glasses. You also have the witch ghost, orange with the black hat. And again, I really like seeing different types of decor, and this is definitely different. There's going to be a lot of different stuff here. All right, they also have this 12-inch framed couple, and it's kind of like the Haunted Mansion. It changes, and it's pretty cool. See, it just changed right now, and then it'll go back. It's pretty cool, and that is going to be $24.99. At $24.99 for that couple. All right, and then we also have the Haunted Farm, which is pretty cool, and it does light up, as you can see. And this is actually going to be $39.99. I love the barn. I love the trees. You have the rooster. Again, it's different, but there is some stuff that is also, you know, they have some Pottery Barn dupes here as well, which is really cool. All right, then we also have these ghosts, which I like. They're ceramic. They kind of look like they're melting, and you could put a tea light underneath them, and these are going to be $19.99. And I do like this floral arrangement. I like the fact that they're using the orange, and they also have that clear black vase. Really, really pretty, and it makes everything pop. And this is going to be $34.99. And then coming right here, they have the 28-inch framed ghost. And look at that. Look at how cool that is. When you move, you get like more ghosts. That is neat. I like that. And again, it's on a farm, so let me pull out and we'll see more. Well, we were seeing more ghosts. Okay, yeah, we do see more ghosts. That is cool. I like that. All right, here's their Pottery Barn dupes. They have it with the black and the orange inside, which is pretty neat. And these are gonna be, actually, I'm not seeing a price on these, but it's 13¼ inches jack-o'-lantern. And again, they're just putting stuff out, but I'm not seeing a price. But I like the bright orange inside. Definitely gives it a different look than the ones that we've been seeing. And I don't know, I like, just the orange does it for me. Am I gonna get one? No, because I have quite enough. I don't even know if I have a matte black one at home. All right, so they have this end cap done. And again, I like totally tripped out when I saw these ceramic ghosts because they're birds. It's just, yeah, it's cool. All right, and then we also have the skeleton dog metal, great for inside or outside. And this is going to be $39.99. $39.99 for him. And then I do like the core mat, and it says "Howdy Ghouls." And then you just have the classic ghost, black with outlined black with the white. Simple. It is what it is. $19.99. $19.99. And I think they're all pretty much the same. Yeah, they are the same. And then they also have the Sherpa cat skeleton, and this is going to be $34.99. $34.99 for that pillow. And as you can see, there is stuff missing. And also, I don't know if their fall stuff is out. This is the first Tractor Supply first Tractor Supply store that I've gone to. So I'm not sure if there's more stock or not, but we're gonna keep going. All right, look how cool this pig is. When pigs fly, it's a bat pig and it has a studded collar. I think that's pretty cool. Resin, $16.99. And then they also have the skeleton rooster, $14.99. The skeleton pig, $16.99. That pig is cool. All right, and then I really do like this lantern. When I saw it, I was like, you know what, I like this. Let me put this back. I don't know why this is. These are resin, by the way. These are adorable. All right, I do like this. This is $29.99 and it's solar. So that would actually be really cool outside. This is a solar lamp. Huh, that's something to think about. All right, Old Soul Cemetery, $49.99. Yep, $49.99 for that. Old Soul Cemetery. And then look at this. I love how it changes. That is so cool. Okay, that is $39.99. And then they also have the hanging wall decor for $39.99. They actually had this out at TJ Maxx like at the beginning when they first started rolling out Halloween. But look at, I love, that is cool. All right, and I like this. Look at that. And I feel like this is not just for Halloween. You could change it with the seasons, especially for Christmas and fall. I don't know, it just feels really cozy. But this is $69.99. Yikes. Yeah, that's a lot. All right, I do like this pumpkin. I think this is really, really nice. This one is $34.99. And it lights up. This does kind of remind me of Pottery Barn, whatchamacallit, Pottery Barn pricing. But these are nice. I mean, I must say, they really, really are nice. Look at that. That is cool. All right, and then we also have the spiderweb coir mat. This is also going to be $19.99. And then they also have the terracotta Sherpa pumpkins for $29.99. All right, and they also have these solar stakes, and it's a rooster and the cat. And let me see. The 24, no, that's not the right one. All right, I'm not, wait, $19.99. These are $19.99 each. Yep. Look, this is a ghost rooster. Although it's kind of hard to see, I don't know, I just feel like it's a rooster. But according to them, this is their 24-inch solar ghost rooster for $59.99. So I guess, like, I don't know. Does he look spooky? I don't know. I'm not seeing it. But, you know, I'm not that artsy-fartsy, so I don't know. But it's a ghost. So there you go. All right. We have more of the solar stakes. And, no, this is $19.99. All right. I have to reread this. Goose skeleton, $69.99. All right, that's not a goose. That's a rooster. Again, they're just putting this stuff out, so I don't think everything is where it's supposed to be, so I don't want to give you guys like the wrong prices. But this is $19.99, and these are solar stakes, and you have the skeleton, you have the jack-o'-lanterns, and yeah, those are the two styles, the skeleton and the jack-o'-lanterns right there. And those are $19.99. And then the ghost roosters are $59.99, and they're solar. All right. The 12-inch animated pumpkin, which I'm assuming is this, is going to be $39.99. Okay, so we definitely have to come back because there's, available only, online only. That stinks. Okay, back to this. All right, they have the triple pumpkin, which I think is absolutely adorable. It looks like it's going to be $39.99. I'm trying, let me see. That's higher than 12 inches. Let's see what this is. All right, 22 inch. No way, they want $99 for this? What? That is crazy. They better have some crazy after sales. All right, this is cute though. Poultry Geist, ha ha ha. All right, and this is going to be, how much are you? Halloween steak signs. It looks like they're $19.99. That can't be right. Yeah, you guys, it's really confusing how much the pricing is. All right, so they have the Poultry Geist with the cute ghost, with the cowboy hat and the glasses, and the beak look like candy corn. And then they also have, let's see, Trick or Treat. That's, oh my gosh. Okay, we have to see this. Ooh. All right, I wonder how much this is. Look at that. That is a cutie. Trick or Treat. I get it now. All right, that is a cutie. I like that. Now, I don't know. It looks like these are $19.99. I'm not sure. Hold on. All right, well, it does say new Halloween finds arriving weekly. Check back often to see what's new. So maybe like they don't stock all at once. That's kind of the feeling I'm getting. Like I said, this is my first time shooting here. All right. And then we also have the solar hens. So we have the skeleton hen. We have the witch hen. And yeah. And these are gonna be, all right, I really want to see the Frankenstein piglet. I'm interested. All right, so I think we're gonna have to come back here weekly because I don't think they put everything out all at once. But this is, all right, I'm gonna turn you around because I've never seen a witch hen, which is very interesting. And I would love, oh look, you even have one like in the jack-o'-lantern. That's cute too. And I would love to give you prices, but I don't want to give you guys the wrong prices. But I do want to see the animated deviled eggs. That would be interesting. And the Frankenstein piglet, that I'm interested in seeing too. I think these are $19.99. Let me see, is there a price here? All right, this is a 26-inch chicken skeleton. Yeah, I'm not sure. So I do apologize. But like I said, the stuff is just coming out. All right, they also have these pumpkins.
Welcome to my home, my little victim. My little friend.
That is cool. All right, I'm not going to even begin to speculate how much this is, but I love stuff like this. All right, let's see what this one does.
Happy Halloween. Have I frightened you yet?
That is cool. Oh my god, I love that type of stuff. That is cool. I miss Big Lots. And look at this huge guy for $399. He is massive. Look at that. I mean, look at his hands. He is 6.7 feet, animated scarecrow. And I tried to see what he would do. Sorry, I'm looking like under your dress, dude, but I don't think he's hooked up. Yeah, he's not hooked. Maybe he is. Yeah, nothing's going on, so not ready, but it is really, really cool. I mean, look at those hands. So that is massive. And then, of course, they have like aloe-infused socks, Halloween socks for women. And you get 2 pairs. Again, I don't know how much they are. So you have the doggy skeleton, you have the witches, and then we also have, of course, the cute cowgirl ghosts. And these are adorable. Oh my gosh, is that more cowgirl girls? Yep. Those are adorbs. I do like these. All right, they also have some cute succulents too that when I walked in. But I'm gonna take you guys to look at the little chicks. Look at the baby chicks. Can you guys see them? Look at it. Rhode Island red and white leghorns. You know, I'm not giving you guys a good view. I'm trying to do my best. Sorry. I don't know if you guys can hear them. They're all huddled together. Oh my god, they're the cutest little things. Alright, there's something over there. Ducks. Alright, let's go look at the ducks. Alright, here are the ducks. They're kind of big. But the little chicks, you guys, they're tiny. Oh my goodness. Alright, look at these huge skeleton roosters for $59.99. Oh my goodness. And then, you guys are never going to believe this, but they have cow ghosts. 18¼ inches. Cows that are ghosts. $59.99. The metal cow ghost. Oh my gosh. Like, I've never... I don't know if I've seen... this is really unique Halloween decor. I mean, it is cool, and I love shooting different stuff, so yeah, this is fun. I mean, I'm glad I saw the cow, because I did see that coming through, like, on Instagram. But that's pretty neat. Alright, we're gonna keep going. Alright, and then they have these for $9.99 each. You have the witch, you have the jack-o'-lantern, you have Frankenstein, you have the musical skeletons. Look at it, he plays the guitar. So you have them. Again, $9.99. And then you have, I don't know what these are, but they're interesting. And then you have, of course, the pumpkins. And then you also have the cow, the ghost chicken, the ghost horse, and yep. I mean, they definitely are making room for more of their Halloween decor to come in. All right, so I just got done shooting Tractor Supply. I think that's the name of this place. Yeah. And it's definitely different. And so just kind of like talking to them and so forth. They said basically it's, you know, come every week and check type of deal. So I definitely will be back because I want to film their fall and the rest of their Halloween. And also they have a really great Christmas. They, you know, go all out for Christmas and so forth. So I think, you know, I did call them and I said, you know, do you have your Halloween out? And she said yes. Was I expecting more? Yes. But like I said, you know, that's, they made it clear that that's why there's those little signs all around like the decor area saying check back weekly. So they're not playing when they say check back weekly. But you know, I'll call them next week and I would love to see what they have for fall. I think that would be fun. By the time fall comes out, you know, they should probably have all of their Halloween out. And I honestly thought we had more of these stores around us, but I mean, not that they're super far. The next one's like about, I don't know, 16 miles away, which is, it's not like horribly far. But anyways, I didn't close out in the store because I was planning on hitting another Tractor Supply, and I called them and they were basically said that they had very little Halloween out. And I was like, okay, I'm not gonna travel 16 miles for very little Halloween out. You know, they probably had less than what was here. So we're just, yeah. Anyways, it was our first time and I'm learning Tractor Supply and how they stock, and you know, it's a learning experience. Like I said, I've never shot at one of these stores, but it was fun. It was interesting. Definitely different decor. It's pricey. You know, it's pricey, but it is cute. And there's a lot of stuff we haven't seen. So anyways, let me know what you thought. I am going to go back, like I said, when, you know, They have Fallout and more of Halloween, and of course I am definitely going to be all over this place for Christmas. So they also had a lot of really great summer stuff out, and I should have hit them for summer. I didn't even think about it, but I'm learning. So we will definitely hit them for summer because their summer stuff is super stinking cute, especially the red, white, and blue. All right, my friends, I will see you guys all in the next one. This was just like a fun short video, and I'm glad we came out here. And like I said, I'm getting the hang of some of these new stores. Thank you so much for joining me here.